The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, the podcast.
Peaches has stuff.
I think we're supposed to start this off with the hook, right? To get the listener's attention within the first 3 seconds?
Yeah, I meant to point at you. So hurry. What do you got?
We should run a lemonade stand.
That might be a way to make some money. But couldn't you get arrested for it? Like,
why?
For running an unlicensed business?
Oh.
Doesn't that happen to kids?
If you're one of those people that shows up and says permit incorrectly and you go like, permit?
Permit?
That's a sign you're old. Are you going to call the sheriff?
Back to the sheriff.
Do you say the word haberdashery?
Let's see. Lemonade stand cited. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we'll go to Snopes. Have children been fined for operating lemonade stands? Oh my gosh, it won't tell me.
So, while you're Google searching that, my friend Tyler, Heavy T is his nickname.
Uh-huh.
He's a bigger dude, as you would expect, with the nickname Heavy T. He works for The Woody Show in L.A. He's been on and off with that show for the longest time. Mm-hmm. I think they pay him like little to nothing to be like their wild dude that's, below the show to do the crazy stunts so the hosts can laugh at him kind of thing.
Yeah.
My friend Randy was that for the longest time, and then he luckily now has a new job with the NFL. Not the NFL. He worked at the NFL for a while with their podcast network, and now he's with a whole other podcasting company.
Okay.
But Tyler, he was told by the hosts of the show, why don't you run a lemonade stand and see how well you can do for a few hours at a major walking path in wherever, California.
Okay.
So little did Tyler know that Jeff, one of the producers on the show, had told his friends and his friends' teenagers to come by and start, just antagonizing the crap out of Tyler. And so this guy who has the rolled up socks, he has the tattoos all over him. I don't know if I can even say the word on the air, but
here, hold on.
I don't know if that's
I don't know if that's good or not. Let's just pass.
He has the longer shorts with the high up socks, tattoos all over him. And usually those dudes are incredibly nice. They're easygoing. They're down with anything, and they're they're a vibe, as the kids would say,
Yeah.
But one of Jeff's friends showed up as like this mean. I'm gonna call the police on you. He leaves and comes back with eggs and starts egging the lemonade stand.
That's what would happen to us.
Well, I was thinking, I'm like, well, people in Southern California compared to here, they're so much more mean. Like everyone here when I first moved out here, besides the police, they're still incredibly nice to me. They're just nice people around here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like in Southern California, you get the snootiest of snobs, and they're just awful people. Like, they'll put the sign up, here lies the last dog that pooped in my yard. Like, who do you think you are? Or they say, don't even dare park here outside my house. If I see one of those signs, I park there.
Now, how much would you charge for lemonade in the current economy?
Oh, $1.
$1?
Yeah, Tyler was charging $2, and he was throwing in free cookies from Costco.
Okay, because, if you bought giant jugs of lemonade...
Well, what if you made it yourself?
I think that's what Tyler
did.
I think it would cost more to make it yourself than to just buy it.
Tyler is 34 years old and lives with his parents.
Okay.
His mom has a lemon tree in the backyard.
Okay. All right, well, that'll save you some
That
dough.
saves you a good amount, right? So we have to find somebody who has a lemon tree. Is it lemon season?
I don't think lemons can grow here, Peaches.
Dang it.
Unless people are doing it with their indoor garden, man.
You know who's very close to having that? Tosh Giler over there.
Dude, he's getting garden obsessed.
Hey, he's always posting videos. You got Chantel posting videos from the kitchen, and they can get away with it because if I were to post a video from my kitchen, it would be the saddest thing ever. There'd be an empty room behind me where a dining room table used to be. The plant's gone. It looks like I'm living in a set,
You've moved into the back rooms.
It looks like, because you interviewed Showing Teeth, and she had nothing on the walls.
Yeah, it looked like Peach's house.
Yeah. Well, the set of the No Place Like Home 9th Key music video looks like my apartment.
Me and Becca were cleaning up the dining room yesterday, and we've got all of these posters and, a bunch of them in frames. And just nowhere to put them. And I'm like, we need to hang up more stuff. Where are we going to put it? Oh.
I thought you were about to say, like, let's go to Peach's place and then put them on the walls there.
Hey, yeah, you need some posters, Peaches?
No, I got plenty. My one room is decked out.
All right. Well, at least you have one.
Well, that's the one part of the place that's just not decorated at all. Where the dining room table used to be, the plant, that's all gone and everything. But
that's where you lay the plastic out on the ground,
I invite
for when you decide to become Dexter.
Oh, I thought you meant
Dexter
like
Peach.
what's the Patrick Bateman?
Yeah, similar.
You like Huey Lewis in the news?
You've got your whole dining room.
I do
just
have
wrapped in plastic.
I do have his like state of the art record player in my living room. I do have the axe on the wall.
Okay, we figured it all out. The final plan.
Come over, Jared Leto. I want to talk to you. Maybe I'd become a hero if I did that because of what the allegations with him and all
People
that.
are not very happy with Jared Leto. That Poppy called him out on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't remember what. I probably can't even use the phrase she used on the radio.
Wow,
but she wasn't very nice about it.
Well,
so.
yeah, Tyler found out the hard way, going back to the lemonade stand story, that it was all a setup. But he did make $45 in the span of 2 hours.
That ain't too bad. Because I'd probably charge $5 a glass in the current economy. If it was fresh homemade lemonade, $5 a glass.
But is it weird that like two grown men are selling it?
The novelty of it might help you make sales. I mean, when's the last time you stopped at a lemonade stand?
I've driven by them. I've there's been a few in my neighborhood, and I just kind of look, and they try to flag me down, and I just go even faster.
That same here. But if I saw some weird dudes sitting at a lemonade stand, I might go, what are they doing?
What if we had K-Bear stickers?
Yeah.
We could somehow get the listeners to show up. But that might be exploiting the
free sticker with purchase.
Yeah, that's like bringing in our work involved, and who knows what the rules around here,
Yeah, we'd probably have to just do it on our own and not tell anybody. But
I'm very easy to spot.
The intersection of like Woodruff and 17th?
The middle of the roundabout. We just distract everybody.
Oh, yeah, that could be getting people to stop in the roundabout.
Oh, yeah.
I like that plan, Peaches.
First, it's I messed up.
Oh, that's
Dang
okay.
it.
Give it another shot.
I was about to say, how about instead of lemonade? Well, I said I said what I said off the air out loud. First it's Beats, then it's Mary Jane,
Oh, yeah.
Because we were talking about Josh's garden off the air.
My indoor garden's getting built.
What I was supposed to say is, how about instead of lemonade, we sell fish milk? Controversial fish milk touted as a drink option with kids' meals. It just tastes like normal milk. This was published 2 years ago. The reason why I have this pulled up is because recently I sent you, Jade, and Josh a video of these two dudes trying to drink fish milk, and one of the guys is incredibly squeamish.
Yeah, he's all...
Yeah, and I figured Jade would be that guy if we brought in just a pitcher of fish milk and had him try it. Now, supposedly 2 years ago in Indonesia, the coastal country of Indonesia is milking its abundance of fish to compensate for a drastic cow shortage for programs like school lunches. So what's happening is that local fishermen are bringing in these loads of pony fish. They're sending them to a factory to be deboned and ground into a fine white protein-filled powder.
And then you just mix it with sugary flavors.
This is
like
later,
strawberry or chocolate.
Later, the milk of the sea is brought to another facility for a sugary flavor of either strawberry or chocolate, like what you just mentioned. And fittingly, the powder simply needs water added. And there's the picture of the fish that they're full on grinding to a powder.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
So you're saying that you could do that pretty much with anything and call it so-and-so milk?
Well, I guess it's like almond milk. Isn't that just ground up almonds?
Yeah.
Mixed with probably water. Same with oat milk.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else. Yeah, and none of it's milk.
No.
Because milk comes from a living thing.
We're in a very weird age where...
It comes from the breast, as a Borat would say.
Normal milk is considered just like gross to some people. Like, I don't drink milk at all. Like, it used to be like you would have a glass of milk with dinner or breakfast, anything like that. Now it's like, oh, that's bad for you. There's all this sugar. And you got those weird like vegan people going, I drink almond milk. Almond milk is one of the worst things. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how great of a brand it is. Almond milk sucks.
I disagree.
I know you do because you like to do so.
And I actually do like almond milk.
You're disgusted.
Because you can buy it and it's shelf stable, so you can put it in the cupboard. You don't have to buy a giant jug of it. Because I don't use a lot of milk, and I think it tastes just fine. You get the unsweetened, plain.
What?
And it just tastes like milk.
You're the guy that likes IPAs, so I consider your opinion null and void.
Those have tons of flavor, unlike milk. It just it's kind of bland. Like if I'm not eating cookies or cereal or, making some kind of dish for dinner, I'm not going to drink a glass of almond milk or regular milk.
I think Big Plant-Based wanted everybody to kind of go away from what's better for them, and that is the good old 2%.
Well, and I do think that almond milk and almond farming is a problem.
Because they use a lot of water.
So even though I like it, I don't know, but we've got a cow shortage too. So I don't know
Not by
what
the fat people I've seen.
Peaches.
Hey
Oh
now.
my goodness. Whoa. Now, have you been to the grocery store in the last few days?
I have been to Fred Meyer.
Did the beef prices come down?
I have not taken a look at anything of that sort.
Okay.
That's the thing. My fridge is mostly empty, especially at a time like this where I'm headed out of town. So I always empty out the fridge before I leave.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'm just curious because I saw one guy online saying it had, but I haven't verified that for myself. I know last time I bought some ground beef, I was kind of pissed.
There was a post by somebody who supports the current administration that used to work in this building that was complaining about the gas prices on Facebook. And I was waiting for you to comment.
Can I guess which person it was?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to his page.
You've had loud arguments with him in this studio.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured.
And he showed a picture of the gas pump price, and it was $120 to fill up his. Well, I would say, doesn't he drive a behemoth of a truck? Yeah. See, that's your choice, buddy.
Yeah.
No. Your wallet, your choice.
Yep. At the time I bought my truck, I think gas was, maybe $2 a gallon.
But you also know that filling up a giant vehicle is going to take more fuel.
Oh, yeah.
You can also compare it to somebody who's like my size. You need to have more food for the giant dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, I do complain about the gas prices because they suck.
But you're not helping yourself by having that tank of a truck.
But it's cheaper to pay the gas prices than buy a car.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because I don't want to get rid of the truck. Right now, it's filled up with stuff that needs to go to the dump. I do truck stuff with that truck.
But again, I've also argued in the past that some people just have a truck here for the sake of having a truck.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I use it for truck stuff. But I see his post, and I didn't see it.
And I wanted to make sure you saw it today.
I will absolutely be leaving him a comment because...
Was that in your vision?
All right, we'll leave it at that. All right, Peaches, we were off air talking about how popular we are. All these messages we get. But no, you mentioned you thought you might be irritating me by sending me a lot of videos and things.
I send people Facebook Reels quite a lot. And of course, I'll get hit up by those friends that are much younger than me, like Bryson and Charlotte, or my other friend Tyler. They'll say like, oh, you're the only person that sends me stuff on Facebook.
See, and you'll send me stuff on a variety of platforms.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, text message. And I don't want you to think I'm being rude or like, Peaches again.
There was that one time that I was sitting in my car in the Jack in the Box drive-thru because they never have you in the Jack in the Box drive-thru. They never have you just go right through. They always have you, well, it's going to take a minute or two for your tiny tacos to be cooked. Can you park in one of the parking spots?
That's why I always order my food anymore with the app for pickup. I just order 10 minutes before I get there. And I'll walk in and I'll leave.
And so
the drive-through pickup, you end up getting stuck there. Or, nothing worse than when you use the app 10 minutes in advance, and they still park you.
Oh, yeah. And so I parked there, and then I see this, again, big truck parked next to me. I'm like, who's this D-bag? And I look to my right, and it's Victor half awake behind the wheel. And so I'm like, let me give him a call and see what his reaction is. If he rejects me, I'm going to be pissed. So I call you, and you roll your eyes big time. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm annoying him.
I was probably hungover or something.
I think you were.
I was at Jack in the Box in the morning.
I think Becca was in the passenger seat just yapping away. I'm like, oh, he's getting annoyed. I actually don't think she was. I think it was just you by yourself.
But I wanted to let people know if you message me and I don't get back to you, like, don't take it personally, because I get so many messages on so many different platforms. Like, my Instagram messages are backed way up. I don't even know how far. Same with Facebook. That's why I don't really add anyone on Snapchat, because I don't want more messages. I need like one central platform for everyone to message me on. And I think it should be texting. Just text me. If you don't have my phone number,
don't bother.
You leave me alone. No, you can message me, everybody. But I know I've got a lot of backed up messages I need to go through, and many of them are yours too.
I have done that those breaks before where I'm like, hey, if you try calling the studio and then you message me on Facebook telling me to pick up the phone, I will block you. Because I just can't stand that. Or like if somebody texts me saying, hey, call me please, I will never do that.
But dude, I'm the worst. In the opposite direction, where if I message someone and they don't get back to me, I'm like, oh, they're mad at me.
Yeah,
they hate my guts.
I saw you roll your eyes at me. What do you think I felt?
Again, I was probably just like hungover or something. But yeah, I messaged my friend Steve the other day, who I haven't talked to in a really long time. And, it was a nice long message. And yeah, I'm going to throw him under the bus on air. Steve didn't message me back, so I assume Steve is mad at me and hates my guts. And until I hear from him, that's what I'm going to assume. And communication goes both ways. Yes, I hadn't messaged in a very long time, but, other people can message me too. Right, Peaches?
But I also think in my head, if they really wanted to, they would. That's like my go-to phrase.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to, they would. Or like, nobody is really bad at texting. They just don't care about you enough.
See, those are the type of ideas I get in my head.
Yeah, and that's what I think. Because I myself, I used to hate, quote, bad texters, but I also now hate more so the people who are texting all the time. I was back when I was, actively trying to like pursue, like I was putting myself out there on the dating apps years back, and there was this one girl from like the state of Washington that kept going, "Hi, what are you doing? Hi, what are you doing?" And I think I yelled, I think I put "Shut the up!" like in all capital letters. And safe to say, yeah.
Yeah. Last night I was after I got a camera, I was blowing up some phones.
OF creators.
No.
Hey, you want to collab?
I got a nice camera now. Do you need someone to take your picture?
I just want to take some photos.
The shoot's in 4K.
All of a sudden, Victor has those glasses on, and he puts on a fake wig with the hair slicked to the right.
But no, I hit up Howie Rock, who we had a nice long conversation via text. And then I hit up Lou Brutus, and he sends me back like he thumbs ups it.
My dad does all the time. I can send him like, hey.
That's what Jade does too.
I threw away the plant. Thumbs up emoji. My pet, this neighborhood cat died. Thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, so he thumbs up it, and then he just, I'm like, I'm sure I'm going to be bugging you for, tips and tricks and advice. And he's like, get Adobe Lightroom. And then that was it.
That's an expensive software. It's $140 a month.
Yeah, so I was like, well, okay, thanks for the tip, Lou.
Like, Lou, we don't make the money you do.
Yeah, Lou, what about for Christmas? For Victor. Okay, Peaches, so I did go ahead and leave my comment on our former coworker's Facebook post complaining about gas prices.
And I see a lady by the name of Kaylee said, yeah, we filled the truck the other day and celebrated that we found diesel for $4.79. Again, you don't need to have a diesel truck.
Well, and that's kind of sad that you'd celebrate $4.79 a gallon. Now, I did see diesel in Salt Lake City for $6 the other day.
There are people who do that kind of work, but again...
And diesel, you generally get better fuel efficiency, better gas mileage and things like that. Yeah, like if you get a diesel car, like those things, they get killer gas mileage. But
a diesel car.
yeah,
They're not going for the diesel.
but a diesel truck
Yeah.
is going to get better gas mileage than like my truck.
Some guy, for some reason, I ended up on this this Instagram reel of a guy buying a private jet, and the salesman was very, very, very honest. He's like, "Okay, what's your budget? What's your maximum that you're willing to spend with us?" And the guy goes, $30 million.
Jeez.
And he talks about how, like, you do realize that if you fly this thing around, fuel is $425 a gallon.
425?
Yeah, so you're spending about like such and such amounts per year.
Wow.
When you fly somewhere, you have to pay for hotels for the flight attendants or the pilots. You don't even realize that.
No.
Then he's like, you also, if you want to take furniture out and put new stuff in, he's like, look at this bench right here. You have to take that out and replace it with 2 chairs. If you wanted to do that, that's $400,000.
What?
And he was talking about how crazy expensive it actually is because a lot of people, a lot of these, these trust fund babies, these Nepo babies, whatever, they want to have all the lavish stuff. And they go to buy a private jet thinking it's going to be, it won't cost me that much. And then there's all these factors that come into play.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we've talked about campers, for example.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much cost associated with a camper that you don't think of. Like if you're financing it, you pay for it all year. You have to have it insured all year. And 9 months out of the year around here, it's just sitting there collecting dust and snow.
The salesman was also talking about landing fees.
I bet.
Because you have to land at a public airport and you have to pay them to use their space, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
You can't just all of a sudden land in the middle of the street.
Yeah, and if you're pulling a camper, your gas mileage is cut probably in half.
Oh, yeah, because you're towing something.
Cuts it way down.
Yeah.
And then you're inevitably going to have to deal with minor repairs and things here and there. Also, potentially storage. If you don't have an RV pad at your house, you got to store it somewhere during the winter. Some of those dump stations charge money where you got to go dump the dookie.
Imagine owning a boat.
Boats, yeah.
You have to dock that thing somewhere. You have to pay the certain amount per month to have that there.
Yeah, licensing them too.
Yeah.
You do have to, your camper, you have to license it just like your vehicle.
Makes sense because it's another car in itself.
And it's the juice wasn't worth the squeeze for me. I was glad we sold it. If I can say anything good about the pandemic, they jacked up the prices of campers because everyone was buying them. I was able to sell it for the same price I bought it for.
2020 was such a great year for me. Like, honestly, I was making the most money I've ever had because I was just working at home with TMZ and pretending that I was working there, but I was also working at In-N-Out. All my friends were available. There was no dumb excuse as to why they couldn't hang out. So we were always online playing games with each other. We were hanging out at restaurants. It was what's it called? It was such a fun time. And then, of course, everything went back to normal, which is even better. But now they're all busy with their jobs and stuff. And obviously, I don't want to say the pandemic was just an overall fun time and be ignorant that way.
It was hilarious
because people died. Of course, I don't want to deal with somebody complaining in the K-Bear group or something like that. Like Peaches says, the year that's the whole thing.
No, there was definitely nightmarish aspects to that whole thing.
Well, even like going back to the whole truck thing too. Like I don't want to make those people mad that actually own a truck and they use it.
Yeah, I have one. Peaches called me a D-bag a second ago. Okay, everybody settle down.
Yeah, because like in all honesty, I was even thinking about it. I'm like, would I need a truck in the future to survive the Idaho weather? To be able to drive without caution. Just drive like a tank down the road.
Now you still you have to have it in 4-wheel drive, or you're going to be sliding all over the place.
Sure.
I prefer driving in a car in the snow.
But also, like my friend Brian, he has this like Ram 1500, like this whole giant. And I sat behind him, and there was tons of room for my legs. And I was like, I might need this just because, I'm not the typical tiny dude trying to hop in and out of a truck,
Yeah, exactly.
It's something built for people my size.
It is built for your size. Like, I'm a little tiny guy climbing up. I need to put a step on my truck, just like Josh has. I mean, you should see Becca trying to get in my truck. It's like mountain climbing.
Well, even with we were looking at the Mercedes Sprinter vans, and we were like, we went to the Mercedes website, and me and my friend Crosby were decking it all out with all this different stuff, like mud flaps, and there's an air conditioning unit you can put in the back
Nice.
And, well, if you try to get the luxury van, they put a wall between the driver and the people in the back just hanging out back there. And so I'm like, it's going to be like driving the Cannonball van. There's no room for me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't put the seat back.
Yeah.
Unless I can, it's like $120,000 for one of those things. It's like, unless I pay even more and get the whole thing custom and put the seat all the way back and make it nice and big to support me.
See, I would definitely buy one of those over something like a sports car or a Cybertruck.
Oh, yeah.
Because you could go camping, you know, like they're useful.
You notice how there's never a family in a Cybertruck. It's always a single dude. It's always a single dude.
And they always want you to see them.
And they're yelling, look at me. I'm not egotistical.
Oh, dude, there was this guy in Park City, had me busting up. So we're driving to downtown. I guess you could call it downtown, the main part of Park City. It's pretty small. And this guy in this Corvette pulls up in front of us, right? So it's a really, really fancy Corvette.
Was it Ben from The Advocate?
That's what I asked at first. I'm like, Ben? No, it was this real old guy. And so he pulls in front of us, and he's got some kind of automated top. So all of a sudden, the top lifts up.
All right, Batman.
You know, and it kind of did look like a Batmobile. Top lifts up, and then it like moves back and slides down, and now he's kind of half convertible. It's like the T-tops were electronic. And I see him adjust his rear view mirror to look right up at my eyes, and he looks me direct in the face to make sure
My Uncle
I was
Mark
checking out his Corvette.
is like that kind of guy. Okay, he's gonna have the fancy car for no reason. Like his wife's gone. You know, he's by himself now. Let me make my next love a car.
Yeah, let me tell all you guys out there something. Sports cars, the only people impressed by them
Or Crazy Carl.
are Crazy Carl. Other dudes.
Yeah, other dudes, yeah.
Go to the car shows that Crazy Carl has all the time. There ain't a chick in sight.
Well, it's like
All right?
when you get buff, who's going to appreciate your physique more? Other dudes.
Other dudes who get buff.
Yeah.
Who is impressed by your amazing riffage and guitar playing? Other dudes who play guitar.
Now, if you read a book, take care of plants, scrapbook.
You know, or if you're a singer, there you go. Girls might like that. They might like a singer.
I wish I could sing. That's the one thing, man.
Oh, dude, you should see the ladies when I'm out at karaoke night and I start screaming and yelling. The whole venue just swooning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
They're just ripping their tops off right there at the bar.
It's just madhouse. Becca's just punching left and right. Stay away from my man.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.